Hey guys, so today we're going to be going over the Legend 3 center build that I do use when I play any sort of forward. I am normally a defenseman, but this build has been really good for me, and it works in both sixes and small games alike. As you can see, I do have that shot jacked up a little bit, which helps in small games. So, right off the bat, puck control and deking I think you need to max out as a forward, especially if you're not using like Playmaker where you have those really high caps. I think you need to get to the caps on a two-way forward, and on center, I think you need to use two-way forward or grinder, so this is definitely how I would set up those attributes. Passing, I leave at 84. I really get annoyed when I get those auto saucer passes. You still get them sometimes, especially when it's useful at 84, but I think it avoids those like random ones that you don't want. So that's why I have that at 84 and not at 90 like a lot of people would. Then I have 80 on both wrist shots. Definitely helps you sniping computer goalies, and even on human goalies it does help to have a little bit of a shot on you. Hand-eye and offensive awareness, both around 75. I think both do something, I just don't think they're all that important, so that's why I left them lower, but still put some points on them. Now, defensively, you need that 95 faceoffs if you're playing center. That's 100% you need that. Shot blocking and stick check. Stick check I think is really important, obviously. You want to be able to poke the puck without tripping people, and you want to be able to poke it and actually get it. Shot blocking, I personally put on. I think it's important because when you want to get a good shot block animation, when you are using it, you want to get the right animation, and if you don't have a good attribute on it, you're going to get weird animations when you try to block shots, and it can throw your whole game off. So that's why I maxed it out. It's also fairly cheap for a two-way forward. I think it's 10 XP all the way up. Then defensive awareness, I don't think it needs to be maxed, but I do obviously put points on it. Aggressiveness, I think, is a little bit more important than body checking and also a lot cheaper. So that's why that's at 80, and then 70 body check, because why not? Then for athleticism, only 84 acceleration. Personally, I think you can make up for acceleration with the 90 endurance that I have. You can hustle a lot. You can just basically go as fast as you can the entire game. When you need to accelerate, you just hit in the right or the left stick, and you can go pretty damn fast, pretty damn quickly. 88 agility. Agility is important. You can get away without it, as you see in my wing video, but on center, I think it's a little bit more important since you're in the center of the ice and you got to make a lot of little maneuvers. 85 balance, 90 endurance, 90 speed, obviously want to max that out, and 86 strength. So you have definitely some pretty juiced out athleticism attributes. You can see I used a lot of boost in them. And let's look at the boost. We've got +7 on both wrist shots, +7 stick check, +12 speed, +12 agility, +7 excel, and +7 endurance. So that's all on athleticism. Then the +12 strength, that's still more athleticism, and +7 puck control. You'll see this very often. I've talked about it a lot, this exact bottom slot. You got +7 puck control and +12 strength. A lot of people use that exact combination. So that's what I think you need to use on center. You need the 95 faceoff, so you need to be two-way forward or grinder. I think those attributes that I have work really well for me. You keep the puck really well. You don't get hit unless you run directly into a hit and should get clobbered. And, I mean, it's worked really well for me, and I'm really not a forward, so if it's working well for me, it should work well for any of you forwards out there, because you've played the position more than I have. Now, once again, 13-inch skates, you gotta have them. Definitely gotta have them. Stick is normal. I always use the normal stick on forward. If anyone has any other ideas for that, or if you're more accustomed to something else, go for it. And then for size, 6'1", 188 is what I choose to use. A little bit bigger than my D build, but it's still pretty quick. You can definitely maneuver with it, and it does help when you're getting bumped from behind when you're a little bit bigger, and you avoid losing the puck and stuff like that. So 6'1", 188. Like I said, it works for small games, it works for big games, it works for everything because it's just such a well-balanced build. It's an 80 overall, which is a lot higher than I usually use. I usually don't worry about awareness, but on this build, have some offensive, have some defensive awareness, and honestly, I really like the build, so let me know what you guys think. Try this out. Try it in 3s, try it in 5s, try it in 6s. I don't care. I think it works in all of them. So thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later, and peace.